There's only one thing left to say. Let's rev it up!
Alright guys, welcome back. Okay, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video. I woke up this morning and I looked at the views. Oh my god, so many views! In less than a day, it was like 1,600 plus. That's pretty awesome. Thank you guys. And for the new subscribers, welcome. Okay, so I want to do this before locals, because some of you have been asking me questions about what if you don't open up the combo, or like what if you don't open up the standard the GoFu instant fusion or this. That's what was one of your guys' most asked question. What do you do if you don't open up this? But the reason I first and foremost, the video was meant to be a basic to, let's say you catch yourself in this situation. I want you to be able to understand what's the best possible route you could end with, and that was the most optimal situation that I showed. That's freaking crazy. And you play so much, the ratios of this are so high that odds of you opening up this are more than likely. Because that when Thesis was announced, oh my god, this was just insane. I was like, oh, okay, more GoFus. That's really good. So already this plus that, it's just insane. So odds of you not opening up that are not, you're bound to open up that. But let's say you don't open up this. Let's eliminate this out of the equation. And then that leads to your other sort of engine, if you would call it, other routes, which would be your quick draw, level eaters, and then your 1-star tuners, right? And of course your RFDLs, because these complement this, because this gets you, if you don't have this, you add this. If you don't have this, you add this. It just gets you vice versa, which is why this is really important. So let's say you don't open up that. There's other routes, it's much more technical. You'll have to kind of work your way and hopefully draw into something to help you extend your combo. But the thing about it is that you might not end with the most optimal board, which is the one you saw in the previous video, where you have Quasar, Crystal Herald, and a Trish setup on your turn. Along the way, you might have to use your drill to Synchron to Quasar. You might use your soul charge. Most certainly you'll have to use soul charge to get something back in order to end up with that finished board. But that's the only difference if you don't open up this. That means you might not have drill banish, you might not have soul charge in hand, and you might not have the Trish. But you can still have the board, Quasar, Crystal Herald. So I'll give you an example of what I mean if you open up this. Okay, let's say you open up this, right? You open up that and this, or the other way around. Yeah, let's say you open up either or. You either open up that or you open up that. But for this scenario, I'll just use that, okay? Just for the sake of the video, okay? And I'll get two. Let's say you drew two twisters as your other two cards, and then I'll try to show you guys what you can do with those three cards. Because it turned from a 2-card insane combo to a 3-card almost as good combo, because it's still good. It honestly is. It's still very good. And this is what I mean by that. Okay, so let's say you open up this. So what you do is you'll pitch special, level elite, Synchro into your jet warrior. You'll level elite once more. You'll warf down. You'll search your bulb, because bulb is gonna give you the most options. Of course, you can search for Synchro Resonator and not use your normal summon, but in this point, you kind of want the most out of every single play you can, because you're going for broke. You're going for the most draws you can possibly get into, and the most chances of drawing to soul charge and drawing into more ways to make formulas. Okay, so you normal summon this, and you go into your Excel. Okay, and you use Excel's effect, and you send this. And right now you can do two things. You can raise it and then use bulb and go that way, but you kind of want to utilize formula as much as you can. So you're gonna reduce, all right? So this is gonna be there. This will be a 4, so that's gonna be your librarian. Okay. Awesome. So then you're gonna you want to use jet for last, because sometimes you need a discard outlet, so you want to hold off on that. So you use bulb first. Here's the heart rate. Don't know anything good. That's not bad. So you level the special, and then you level your librarian. Okay, that's gonna be your first formula. So already that's pretty damn good. You draw 2 more cards. That's 2 new cards you can play with. That's insane. See, there it is. Oh, that's even better. And then let's say you didn't draw anything good. Like this is still bad. Then you would just want to keep going. Tribute, special, and then you pitch for jet, and then you level jet. That's because we both jet. Okay, then you give you your second formula. Okay, and then you go 1, 2, awesome, and then you just keep going until you draw something good. That's pretty much what you're pretty much doing. And like odds are you will draw into something to continue your play, right? But I'm just showing you like how many cards you can draw and how low the chances of you not drawing anything good. Okay, so draw, double it, and you draw 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See? So out of those 5 cards, well, 3 cards, because like these don't really matter. But look, you start off with 5 cards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. 5 cards. Gave you that. 5 cards. Oh man, that's insane. That's like more than what this gave you. Armageddon Knight in this. But this way, it's still good. It's still an option that you can take. It's still very strong. And from here, you have a sense of that you get an idea. You can imagine of where you can take it. You won't have this as a material, so you might have to use your drill to make Quasar, and it's soul charge your back, and it's hopefully drawn to soul charge, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the situation. Or like, if of course there's plays where you open up that, like that in quick draw, like, but that's pretty much essentially the same thing. Like you can work your way through it and end up with what you need to do. Like pretty much it's like, instead of having this and knight, you'll have this and like a jet and like as a material. So you're like a pitch special, double E, go into XL, right, and you'll activate effect. Wait, why are you over here? You'll reduce, level eat this. So this is 4, and then you go 5. Level eat librarian, and then it's gonna be a jet. You draw 1, right? You pitch it, and then you level it this. You draw 1, draw 2, and then just go that route. Like you can find your way back to doing the coral charge play, and that's gonna give you an immense amount of cards to work with. But yeah, that's pretty much. Hopefully that cleared up the remaining bit of questions that you might have had. And if you have any more, just I'm not sure what more other than if you just open up like multiple tuners like this. Like I'm not sure what else you could possibly do. Like other than that. But hopefully I'm pretty sure I covered most of the scenarios. And also keep in mind that like your boss monsters can change. Like you can change and choose your boss monsters. These are just the ones I prefer. Like I just like these guys. Like this is just my this is what I like. But you can, of course you can change this. Like this, you can easily swap it for another 8, or you can swap it for something else. It's just I feel like this covers like grave effects, so that's why I like that. But yeah, well that's gonna be it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully it just cleared up everything else. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching.